Kendra, you chose me.
You look very well put together. I like this.
Oh, thank you. A
Lighting is
reflection
on
of
point.
you.
You look prepared. I love it. What's your name?
I'm London.
London, where you calling me from, honey?
I'm in Arizona,
Arizona. How old are you?
29.
29. What you do for a living?
I am an entrepreneur and just a saleswoman in finance.
London, Arizona, 29, entrepreneur, saleswoman, finance. You have any children?
I do. I have two amazing kiddos.
How
They're
old are you? Huh?
sorry. They're 3 and 6.
Both by the same man?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever been married?
No.
Why didn't you guys get married?
Well, we were really in a spiritual path, so we did a spiritual marriage. We didn't do under the, paper and the law and things like that. But I'll just say we were spiritually married. But
How do you get a spiritual divorce?
there is no spiritual divorce.
So how do you get spiritually married? Is there a pastor involved?
No, for him and I, it was just a ceremony that we did. There was
Who
no
did the
pastor.
ceremony?
Nobody. It was really, really unorthodox. Really not made into a whole big thing. It was between him and I and a few family members where we just had a ceremony. No one spoke for us or anything. We spoke for ourselves. And
So you just, I'm ignorant. This is me being ignorant. I'm
okay.
not aware of this. So how did the ceremony go? Do you just stand up and you profess your love, and then it ends with you both agree to be spiritually married?
Yeah, well, let's see. We definitely just stand up and talk to each other. We say something like vows, like an oath. And after that, we just see, I did not think you'd ask for this, but it was an African centered type of thing. So we did stuff with cowrie shells, clay, and all this stuff. And yeah,
And there's
it's
no,
really
and then now that
unorthodox.
you guys have decided to go your separate ways, there's no ceremony to dissolve it.
There, we didn't do one. No, the way
So,
our relationship was is like he didn't want me to go, and I moved out of the state because he really wouldn't let me go. Um, and
so,
so
so are you still spiritually married?
I did something called a cord cutting. I don't know if you've heard of that, but that's neither here or there. And to be honest, I don't like focusing too much on the past.
Well,
So,
only reason, I mean, listen, we're gonna move forward, but you're trying to meet a new man, so I'm trying to figure out, are you available? Like,
oh, true.
and if a man and you say you were spiritually married, I think it's fair for a guy to know if you are now spiritually divorced.
Yes. Well, I mean, I'd say so.
Okay, okay, all right, fair enough. Do you guys co-parent well? You do have two young kids, 3 and 6.
Yes. He actually, unfortunately, passed away about 3 months ago. Yeah,
Your husband, well, your child's father passed away.
he did.
That's horrible. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay though. Luckily, we were not together for about a year and a half before he passed away. So it was hard on us, but not too hard. So I just thank the Most High for that. But
Oh my God, that's so sad. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. All right, London. So this is London, Arizona, 29. What's your zodiac sign?
I prefer not to say.
Okay, that's fine. I respect it. London, Arizona, 29. Entrepreneur, sales, finance, two kids, 3 and 6. What kind of man you looking for now, honey?
Yeah, so I'm attracting just a powerful, intentional man who is in his purpose and knows who he is as a man. He knows what he wants and who he is. I'd say a man who is in good faith and good integrity and good character, good hygiene as well. I'd also say a man who is an investor. I would prefer to have a man who knows how to invest his time, energy, and money wisely and expects his return. And a man who, just family man who knows how to communicate and who knows how to treat a woman and who knows how to invest in his woman as well and doesn't mind providing and protecting, is happy to do it.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay. What about deal breakers? What are your deal breakers?
Okay, I'd say my deal breaker is just not being in your purpose, not knowing who you are. Um, I'd say, hmm, just maybe being too easily swayed away from your responsibilities and your purpose. I don't want someone who can easily fall off and get swayed by anything that's, a distraction, basically. Just staying focused is important. Being reliable and responsible. If you're not reliable and responsible, no, no. And I'll say that's about it. Just know how to treat a woman, and a man who doesn't have respect for women, that's just a no go.
Okay. Do you want more kids, London?
I do.
Okay. Can you have kids already?
Yeah, definitely. Just not too many baby mothers. I would prefer just have one, maybe two, and not over three kids.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
Um, well, not necessarily. Just kind of match me, be clean cut, and have a debonair to you, just confident and charming and things like that. Taller than me. I'm 5'5", so you don't have to be too tall, but and just pretty, just in shape.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Okay, so this is the he doesn't necessarily have to make a certain amount. I will say he has to just be able to invest. So be comfortable in his life, be able to take care of himself. If he has kids, them as well, but just be able to invest is what
Okay.
I'll say.
All right, let's do the Kendra Cam, London.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I am ready for you. Let me put you over here. Okay. All right.
You look very like you're in great shape.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I
You're
tried.
petite. You're
Yes,
petite.
I am.
So
Bring
this
you
is
back.
London, Arizona, 29. What's the age range you would date?
I'll go to from 37 to 55.
Oh, so you want older.
I'll do older because I do want a man who's established, who already pretty much has his stuff together. If you don't, it's okay. I am willing to build a bit, but I would prefer a man who has his stuff together. And so I will go up there. Yeah.
Okay. And when was your last relationship?
It was over a year and a half ago with my children's father.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Well, a lady never tells, but I'll say it's been over a year.
Okay. And what are three flaws you have to work on?
Oh man, that's a good question, Kendra. Very good questions. Okay. I'll say the first one, time management. I can be a little late to things. And being nice. I'm really nice. I'm too nice. So I do want to cut back on that a little bit and be less, always stay kind, but I'm a little too nice.
Okay.
And a third one. I'll say that, well, okay, I'm a jack of all trades. I do a lot of things, a lot of different things. And with me growing a business, I'm kind of like all over the place with it, trying to do everything. So I'll say that I do need to just be able to double down and stay focused on one because I do a lot.
Okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
This is a question, Kendra. Thank you for asking. Okay, so I'd say truly I am a rare gem. They don't make them like me anymore, not too much. I'll say that I'm everything you could ask for in a feminine woman. I'm not perfect, but I'm definitely, definitely worth it. And, I'd say I've been with one man for 10 years of my life since I was really young. And so for me, that's a big thing. I'd hope, my spirit's clean, my mental's clean, my emotions are pretty stable. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm plant-based vegan, been that for 10 years. So again, just pretty clean spirited, mentally, physically. And that's about it. I just would hope and pray that a good, integral, wealthy, hopefully man would want me.
Ooh, you threw the word wealthy in there.
Wealthy, yes.
You didn't give me a dollar amount though.
No. And I'm not going to. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say. He just has to be able to invest.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
Okay, I do want you to respond to this. And it may not be a concern, but it could be a concern. You do have two children, and you have a unique situation because I know you guys were spiritually divorced, but your child's father, your children's father, also has passed on. And again, we send our condolences. But for the man that might be concerned that you have a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old, what would you say to that?
Oh, well, I would say just don't see them as a liability. They're truly assets. They're amazing kids. And I, do earn so that, I can, if that is an issue, but I just plan to have a man who is a true provider and protector. So I doubt that he'd be too worried about that.
Ooh, her man will not be worried about that. All right, London, Arizona. Does he have to be in Arizona?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. I would prefer him to be close because I don't do long distance. I'll talk for a while, but he has to be willing to come visit me, and we'll go from there.
Okay, so London, Arizona, 29, entrepreneur, sales and finance. Two children, 3 and 6. She's open to having more children. She'll date 37 to 55. Be a man that's willing to be a provider, know how to invest. And she did throw out the word wealthy, but we didn't give no dollar amount, and we're gonna leave it at that. All right, honey. How can the guy reach out to you?
Okay, I'll get to that. But first, Kendra, can I ask you a question?
I may not answer it, but you can.
Okay, that's fine. But I'll say, I know that you know people and you personally know good men who are smart, intellectual and all that. I ask that you consider, if you make me a highlight, if you can please, please consider sending this video to them who, if you think that they'll like me, if you think that they'd be a good fit, because I'm here to do big things, Kendra, here to serve and help the community, especially my man and my family. And I really know that we'll be a power couple and we'd be able to say, Kendra did that. She's the one who put us together. We'd give you all the credit. And yes,
So
would you
you know
consider
it's
that?
interesting. It's interesting. A woman, you're actually only the second woman that's ever asked me that, to be
Oh,
honest, which is actually weird. You would think more would ask. I do know a lot of wealthy men, and I'm trying to think about the wealthy men that I know. I know a lot of wealthy men that aren't willing to settle down though, and I feel like you want a man that I think you're ready to settle down, right?
I mean, I would say so. I am enjoying the single life and, just really being learning how to be with myself, but I definitely would love to settle down, but it's no rush. I'm not in the biggest hurry. So
Well, let me say this, and I had this conversation again before, and this is why I asked you about the kids. Um, some wealthy men that I know, this does not apply to all, so I don't want no single moms to be offended when I say this, but I've had conversations with men who are wealthy who don't consider women with kids only because of the legacy part. So
okay.
they say like they would date a mom, but marriage they won't do because they don't want their assets to then go to children who are not biologically theirs. And these, I mean, I'm just being honest. These are very, very wealthy men. And I've been having these deep conversations lately with them to understand their mindset more so I can share more. And I had one guy in particular said he would date a woman with children for life, but he would never be legally bound to her for that reason. Because he wouldn't
Yeah.
want when he passed on, he wouldn't want his hard work to be passed on to somebody else's legacy.
Oh yeah. Well, I
But that
completely
doesn't mean,
get
but that, but I want to just say, because you asked me about the crew of men that I know. So I was sitting here and I was trying to think, but
like
I don't
who?
do that. Let's start there. I don't do that. I do not personally send videos to the men, and but I mean, my guy friends do watch the show, and there has been moments when I have friends that have watched the show and have seen a woman, and they have reached out to me about a woman. That's happened. That's happened
Okay.
before.
Okay.
That's happened before. But
Okay. Okay. Well,
but
thank you,
that was I
Deborah.
was just thinking about that doesn't apply. Your wish could be your command potentially. Let's see if it happens.
Thank
So outside of my crew, how can the guy
you.
that fits what you described reach out to you?
Yes, so I put my Instagram there. It's Netaru, NTRU _ London PHP. And just don't be alarmed. I don't have many followers. I'm not a big social media person. I like to stay in the moment, but also my Facebook, if I can say, it's London Phillips, the way it's spelled down there, London, and then Phillips the normal way, and you'll find me on there as well.
Okay, and there you have it.
Yes,
Keep
and
me posted how it goes, baby.
I will. Just one more thing. I just want to thank you for everything, you being you and you having this channel and helping people find each other and also helping people see themselves. It's an amazing thing and you deserve the best. I know you have it and I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I received that. Thank you, London. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too. Bye, baby girl.